Hi, my name's Carla Stanton, and today I'm going to talk about a really important part of nutrition, which is absorbing our food properly. I was not doing this for years, despite the fact that I was taking beautiful, organic, whole foods. And it doesn't matter what amazing foods we're taking in, if we're not actually absorbing it, we're not really utilizing it in our bodies, and there's not a huge amount of point. So once I made these huge changes, which is so simple, it really improved my digestive health and as a result, my eczema. So at the end of this video, I'm going to give you 5 really simple things that you can start doing today to reduce that bloating, improve your absorption, and start to treat your eczema better. So first of all, we don't need to start with the mouth. That's where your digestive tract starts, and this is so important. It does 3 main things. First of all, it physically breaks down the food in your mouth. Obviously, it's the only place in your digestive tract that you have teeth. So it breaks it down. Imagine we have to break down our food into tiny, weeny molecules to absorb into our bloodstream. The more work you do here, the less work you'll have to use on your body to break it down, and it can leave us feeling bloated and tired when our body has to do that extra work once it leaves our mouth. So we need to physically break down our food and chew for longer periods. The second thing that goes on in your mouth is you chemically start to break down the food. You have enzymes in your mouth which start to break down particularly carbohydrates into sugars. If you've ever left a bit of bread in your mouth, you'll notice that it turns from savoury to sweet as an effect of this digestive enzyme amylase. Now, the third thing that I need to tell you about is the fact that actually when you eat, it sends a signal to your brain and your tummy telling you to get prepared for digestion. So it wakes up your digestive system to get the enzymes ready, to get the blood flowing, and also tells you when you're full. I don't know if you've ever noticed, naturally sort of more slim people, they tend to eat their food really slowly. That's because they've got this fine-tuned. They know when they feel full naturally, and they don't overeat. So many of us could be just shoveling in food and feel empty and feel like we still need to eat, and that's just because we basically inhaled our food. And I did this for years, trust me. So once you actually really slow down, which can be difficult at first, you'll just get used to it. I'm going to give you 5 tips to do this. It can really, really benefit you. The second thing to mention is your emotion, how stressed you are when you come to eat your food, and this is really important. Now, I talked about the fight or flight response and the feed and breathe response and how these work at complete opposites. So when you're anxious, you're firing off the fight or flight response. This causes blood to be diverted to your muscles for you to fight or run away. Now, I don't know if you've ever had butterflies in your tummy, for example, when you're really stressed and anxious. That is because of adrenaline, which is the acute stress hormone. It's squeezing those blood vessels which supply your digestive tract, because it's trying to squash the blood and divert it to your muscles so that you can fight or run away. Now, obviously back in the day this is useful, but when we're just stressed day to day running around, and certainly when we come to eat stressed, it really doesn't help. So we need to tune into that feed and breathe response and really relax and connect with our food. The third thing to mention is that we need to prepare our tummies at the right acidity, at the right pH for digestion. Now, this can be affected if we drink lots of water, which is sort of pH 7 or above, and it can affect how well these enzymes work. So not drinking too much water when you come to sit down and eat your food is really beneficial. Okay, so 5 things then that I'm going to give you to start implementing these things, and it's so easy. First of all, when you come to eat, sit down at a table. Don't stand up, don't shovel it in, don't sit with it on your lap, sit down at a table. Second thing is relax, breathe. Realize that you need to start diverting blood to your tummy to absorb it, so you really need to relax and breathe. The third thing is that you need to connect with your food. You need to enjoy it and savor every mouthful and chew slowly. This means getting the telly off, getting distractions off. Obviously, having a good conversation is a great way to do it. It slows you down naturally, but it really helps you slow down this process of chewing. The fourth thing is to actually physically put your knife and fork down in between each bite. And this again will train you to slow down your eating. Now, it might feel a bit strange at first, but in time, you'll get used to this. It will just naturally retrain you to slow down. And the fifth thing is not to drink too much water when you eat your meals. Ideally, only drink larger amounts of water 20 minutes before or 20 minutes afterwards. Okay, so try these things, see how they work. Give me your feedback, see how you get on. Take care.